Hey guys, today I'm gonna teach you guys how to play Gragas in the jungle in Season 11, guys. We're going to be watching a very specific player. This guy is a jungle main. He's currently challenged on the US server. He has about 825 LP right now, and he's currently destroying solo queue completely with his jungle champions as well as Gragas, guys. So with that being said, we're just going to be watching this guy, and I'm going to be teaching you guys a lot of stuff with it as well. So with that being said, let's get started right away. Now, starting off with the runes first of Gragas, the best runes to go for currently. Let me quickly swap to Gragas. There we go. The current best runes for Gragas is Predator as the main keystone, taking the cheap shot, eyeball collection, ingenious hunter, also taking cosmic insight with perfect timing, taking ability haste, AP, as well as armor. Now, as for the skill order, this man likes to start with W, then maxing out his Q, maxing out his E as secondary, and then maxing out his W as last. He also takes this starter item for the jungle, of course, the Hailblade. And he's also about to start off at the red buff. Now, as far as the entire full build of Gragas, the build that this guy is using, but also the build to go for in Season 11, I'm going to place down the entire full build inside of the description below. So with that being said, don't forget to check it out, guys. But anyways, with that being said, let's get started. So, Gragas is currently starting off on the red buff right here. Kayn is probably starting off on the opposite side of the lane. That's where Kayn's pretty much always start 99% of the time. Now, as Gragas, guys, he currently has a Darius as well as like Lucian in mid, as well as Jelsa and Rakan in bot lane, right? He pretty much has 3 lanes, which all have like an extremely good matchup, right? Now, as a Gragas player, you kind of on the path towards lanes that are winning already, right? You want to play around lanes that have the pressure so that you can play around it and also like play in the enemy jungle eventually, right? So Darius against Camille in the top lane is definitely a matchup which is considered to be an easy matchup for Darius, right? So Gragas is currently starting off red buff, pathing towards like these 3 camps. Now he has the choice whether he paths the top lane or taking the river camp right here, right? Now keep in mind, Darius has like a very easy time. We'll probably have the pressure, so it's very good to start with red and path towards top. And this is exactly what Gragas is doing right now. Completely pathing towards top lane, taking all the camps here. He will eventually be able to like play around Darius as well as the top river camp. Take Sunny Blue buff right here. Look at that. Now he has a choice to play around Darius and Lucian, right? This river camp is now spawning. Always, like, when you play the jungle, you always want to play around these lanes that are winning, because this allows you to take the river camp as well. Very important, guys. Now, very surprisingly enough, like, Darius has actually lost the 1v1 up against that Camille, but this is due to the gank that Kayn did earlier. Kind of unfortunate, but for Gragas it's pretty good because despite Darius dying there, he actually did have the pressure, which is really good. He's just farming out for his camps right now. Top lane is resetting, Lucian is also resetting in mid, and bot lane is getting destroyed pretty hard right now. So it's for the best if Gragas is just farming out these camps for now. As soon as you get back to base, guys, the first item you want to buy on Gragas is going to be the boots. Immediately buying boots, guys. Keep in mind, if you are playing with Predator, you gotta get these boots in order to activate it. So, especially in Gragas, you need Predator to gank. This is why you want to take Predator on the main keystone. So currently, he's pathing towards a bot lane here. Doesn't gank it though, because of course bot lane is currently missing out. There's also no camps to take it all. Now he can start off taking the raids, but first he could gank Lucian. This is kind of a situation where he can't really do as much as clearing out wards. Kayn is also ganking mid at the moment. Immediately going in for the flash with E, guys. You see that combo right there? Keep in mind with Gragas, you can actually like combo with the flash and E. Lucian currently has the pressure in mid. It's very good to actually like counter gank this. Oh, Brett is also here. Well, that's a pretty rough start for him. Not gonna lie, that's a pretty rough start for him. Brent was actually roaming to mid to counter that. Alright. This was actually a really good call by Gragas because Lucian was having the pressure in mid, allowing him to actually counter counter jungle that. Except Brent actually came in and immediately went for like a 3 against 2. A pretty rough start for Gragas here. He's trying to like play around the lanes that are having their pressure. But so far, it's not very good for him. Also, top lane is losing pretty hard right now. It's good that Gragas is now pushing top. The reason why he's doing this is because Darius is currently... He has to reset the lane, right? If Gragas does not reset this lane now, then the lane is going to get pushed in completely into the turret of Camille. And so, like, not allowing Darius to, like, farm properly, right? So, Gragas might as well just take the entire farm. If Gragas didn't took this farm, Darius wouldn't get anything anyway, so it would be a huge sacrifice. He can just take this camp right now. He can just continue like farm up the camps. He will be reaching level 6 very soon, especially because he took the wave in top lane. Also, he bought the amplifying tome on the back. He also got a dark seal, and this is really interesting, guys. If you're playing Gragas and you think that you're going to snowball really hard, you can also buy a dark seal. Don't forget that. This is really good in terms of like snowballing. Not sure what's going on with this Gragas so far. Probably typing to his teammates or something. Takes down rep buff now. As soon as he gets this rep buff, he can gank bot lane. Kane is also bot lane currently. If he ganks bot lane right now, he's going to get like multiple kills. They're trying to dive them. This is going to be a clean kill for Gragas. Look at that. Immediately activating the keystone. Gets the first kill. Look at that. He's throwing the ultimate on Astro to clean that up. And at the same time, he's throwing his ultimate so that Kane is being forced to be thrown into the turret, right? Getting 2 kills. It really matters like how you actually position your ultimate, guys. Immediately like going back into cleaning the jungle here. You can also like path towards the rage right now. He's just a little bit out of mana though. There you go. He can take one more camp. He could even path all the way to the blue buff and then to top lane. This is going to be a really good game for him. Like he's currently already having 6 stacks on a dark seal. He also has the stopwatch now for the upcoming fight. Before ever going back to base, guys, if you have just got on a triple, you can also just like completely clear the entire jungle, then backport, come back with like lots of gold. As soon as he gets the blue buff with this camp, he should have like enough gold to actually get his first item already, or at least pretty close to it. Look at that, farming two camps at the same time, guys. Remember, you can do this. This is like a more efficient way to like farm with Gragas. Still hasn't back though. Just clearing down the entire jungle so he can get the item faster. He has his ultimate coming right now so he can gank mid lane again. Activating the keystone and immediately running in, guys. Look at this. This is why Gragas is currently like so good. Cleans him up as well. That guy's gonna go down too. Look at that. He can go back to base soon and actually finish the item. Now that mid lane is dead, right? Mid lane has been ganked by him. He caught Orianna there. He also got the enemy jungler as well, right? Having two of them dead right now, he can easily take the Herald, and after he get the Herald, he can actually spawn that like in another lane and immediately win that. Look at the way how he's like how he's farming out the jungle, how he's pathing towards certain lanes, and how he ganks them. This man plays in a very efficient way. He just bought the hextech rocket belt, guys. Now, most people that play Gragas are actually going for a different item. They're actually going for the Rift Maker, but actually hextech rocket belt on Gragas is actually really, really, really good. I much more recommend you guys going this instead of the Rift Maker. He also has 9 sticks on the Darksea now. Bot lane is going back to base. He can path towards the raids again, take that as well, and then rotate towards the dragon after. Lucian is currently winning like extremely hard, so in the current state right now, if Lucian actually has the pressure in mid and Gragas farms out these two camps, he can actually rotate towards the dragon afterwards because of the pressure of Lucian. Sees a fight in mid lane. Lucian walking up to it as well as Gragas. They're really, really fed right now. Using the rocket belt to get close. That was almost clean. Didn't get him though. The river camp is spawning very soon. They have to cover the turrets before proceeding, like doing anything else. Looking for like a fight though. He doesn't even have the ultimate. Look at the damage that Gragas does. He's already so far ahead. Using the Predator. Now he can push the entire wave. Once again, like an entire wave going to Gragas right now. He's already like out farming a Kayn, guys. A Gragas is out farming a Kayn. Just look at the way how Gragas is playing it out. Like he's playing super efficient with the farming out the jungle while also ganking. Everything he does is just super efficient. So now he can take the entire jungle from wolves to the red buff and then into the dragon. He can also backport to base here like he does now, buy his items, and then move up to the dragon since he has like a lot of gold now. He's just upgrading to Mejai. Keep this in mind, guys. If you're playing Gragas, Mejai like is actually so good on Gragas. For snowballing purposes. Gragas can now take the red buff and then go to the dragon afterwards. He already has a red, but it's still worth taking. Yeah, so far you see, when you play the jungle, like I've mentioned earlier, you always want to gank around lanes that are already winning, so you can make them win even harder, right? And that's clearly shown right here. This man is just playing all around Lucian the entire time, making sure he's going to win the lane. And now he's so fed, he can just go wherever he wants to. He can even dive to Ezreal. Look at this. Instantly takes down that Ezreal, guys. Look at that. Look at that Gragas combo. Now that he actually got 2 kills in bot lane, he can also go ahead and take the dragon. Although what's really interesting to me is the fact that he's not going for dragon, but he's rather like going mid. Just clearing out the entire wave, waiting for his teammates to get alive again. That's also fine. He could have technically just walked to the dragon and just started it, but this is fine too. Because once the teammates are spawning up, he can just go ahead and take the dragon. Yeah, now that Lucian is coming back to the lane, all they have to, he has the only thing left to do is just to wait until everybody arrives and take the dragon after. Astro's back in the lane now, he can take him down easily. Brand is also like overextending in the river. Takes him down. Now that Brand is dead, like the dragon is 100% free. Still does not go for the dragon though. He could have started. This man like prefers to take all these jungle camps, although he could have just started dragon. Okay, that's honestly very interesting to me. Now he goes back to base. He can actually buy the next item now. He's already huge. Like he has about seven kills right now. He has about 20 stacks on the mejai. His next item is going to be the sorcerer shoes, as well as the finished codex. Once again, guys, if you actually want to see the entire like full build of Gragas, I'm going to leave the entire full build inside of the description below, so don't forget to check that out, guys. The team is now forcing the dragon since Gragas didn't took it. All the camps are currently taken. The best thing to do now at this point is having the team to group as 4, having one guy to split the game, and then grouping as 4. Activating his keystone again. Look at this. He may not get the kill, but he did get a flash again. So if Yasuo actually like splits the side lanes, or Darius splits the side lanes, well, they don't have TP, but the only thing left to do now is getting catches and pushing mid. Look at the way how he positioned. Like he tried to like calculate where Ezra was going to E to, and at the same time hitting Orianna as well. The Kane's trying to like look at him sidestepping as well. Completely outplaying Kane. Literally the only thing left to do right now is simply like grouping up and getting the catches, and this is exactly what he's trying to pull off. Just like pushing mid, getting catches inside the jungle, getting the catches, like everything, going back to like farming down their jungle camps, and then keep on rotating. Just looking to see if there's a blue buff of them, but it's being taken. The team is going back to base. Before he proceeds to go back, he will take like a little bit of his jungle so he can keep like farming up. Gragas is literally out farming their whole team, like his own team. He nearly has more farm than Darius, Lucian, and Yasuo. You can clearly see in here like how efficient he is while playing like Gragas in the jungle. Orianna's overextending a little bit too much. He can just activate the keystone and run into there again. While getting ulted by Orianna, he's using his own ultimate as well so that he doesn't stop walking. Max stacks on the Mejai is also getting the Cosmic Drive here. Cosmic Drive is pretty good. This is really good. The build is pretty interesting, not gonna lie. He can just get the red buff right now and then walk back to mid again, push down mid, and then rotate towards the Herald, which, well, it's gonna deactivate in like 1 minute, but he only needs to take the red buff now, push mid, and then rotate towards the Baron. There's actually a fight around the Herald right now. He's actually like out leveling his own team as well. Instantly taking down that person. Takes down the ultimate on them as well. He's waiting for his abilities to come back. He's like kind of like walking around the enemy team. This The thing is with Gragas, guys, if your abilities are on cooldown, so your Q, E, R, everything's on cooldown, you just want to like walk back. You wait until your abilities come back, and then you want to go back in again. You kind of want to go like back and forth. They could just start the Baron right now if the team groups up for it. Also, the Dragon is coming very soon, so in about 50 seconds, if they just push down mid lane again, they can just rotate towards the objective. He can activate the Keystone again, then chase Ezreal. He can just continue to walk. Sidestepping the Orianna's Q, even despite him being like so far ahead in the game, Orianna would never kill him with a combo, but he's still sidestepping it. All he has to do now is simply push down mid. Yasuo can do that. He can just move up to the blue buff, take that as well, and then go Dragon after. Takes it down, takes his camp down as well. It's always very important to take down jungle camps from the enemy team, guys. It allows you to like outscale them, but also they just fall behind really hard. Now getting the Dragon. He will soon get back to base, and his next item is going to be huge. He has a lot of gold right now. So his next item is going to be the Zhonyas. Now obviously Zhonyas is pretty good, guys. If you're playing Gragas and you're trying to all in, you need some kind of item that's going to allow you to survive the fight, and Zhonyas is perfect for that. Zhonyas, it gives like good stats, overall good stats, and it gives survivability, which he needs. They only need to rotate towards Baron now and take that. If the whole team pushes both top and mid and then go to Baron, then they can just take it. Even if the enemy team starts to compete for it, like Gragas can still walk up. Looking down to engage again, using his Keystone. So he basically scared them off so that they wouldn't walk up to the Baron, right? There's still a ward down there, but even if they do like an attempt to fight, they will win. Takes down the Baron, the whole fight is starting out here. Just waiting for the perfect moment to engage. Taking down Orianna just instantly. Yeah, this is where it's gonna end. All that's left to do now is just to push mid with the Baron buff. Instantly takes down Brand as well. Even if the enemy team does not stop here yet, they will get the inhibitor and then they can just finish the turrets after. They can just continue to push. They can't really stop them anymore. Like, Gragas already has the next ultimate. So he can take down someone again. Oh, this guy's going back. He does not have TP though. Camille is not able to do anything either. Even if Camille comes in right now, like, they can do anything. Yeah, they're giving up. Hey, anyways, guys, hopefully this has been able to help you guys out. Thank you for watching today. You know, Gragas Jungle. Anyways, guys, if you actually want to see, like, challenge games from me instead, I'm streaming, like, 6 times a week. Streaming, challenging games, all that stuff. If you guys want to see that, don't forget to like check out my stream, guys. There will be a link inside the description. Anyway, thank you for watching today, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.